usually they say in my dialect Yoruba, when a snake passes on the rocks, it leaves no impact. So talking about purpose, we're gonna focus about what is your life? What kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to pass on earth and leave no impact? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're old, welcome back. I'm Joy Adeyemo. Talking about purpose. What is purpose? Purpose is your reason of existence, the reason why you're created, the reason why God created you. Most times we get carried away by the things of this earth, by the activities and everything, forgetting our purpose. So questions you need to ask yourself is, how do I discover my purpose? Since I've been born to date, have I ever walked in purpose? Am I sure what I'm doing now, I am actually walking in purpose? Most times we get carried away, we get worried and live our life on guesses and on suggestions. Oh, I guess I should just do this. Like, can I go in this direction? God that created us, the God that created us, didn't create us to guess, didn't create us to live our lives on people's suggestions, on what we think we should do. He that created us had formed us, and he knows us right from when we were in our mother's womb. Even before we were born, our future, the things we were supposed to do, the purpose we're supposed to do, were actually given unto us. We were born into this world with our purpose, with the things we need to do. All we have to do as humans is to, okay, how do I discover it? What are the things I need to do to find this purpose, to live in this purpose, to live according to what God had created us to do? A lot of purposes, there are a lot of things we need to actually do. There are a lot of people we need to reach out to. There are a lot of, God had different purposes for us. God had different reason of bringing us to earth. Someone once told me when we were discussing about business and all, and it was like, whoa, all these things we are doing, we are just doing. If you don't even know which is which, we don't even know what we're supposed to do, we don't even know if what we are doing is right. Well, as a Christian, you're not supposed to live that way. You're not supposed to live like, oh, I guess I should just do it. What if it happens? If it doesn't happen, if it, like, let's just try it. There's more to living this life than just trying. There's more to living this life than, oh, I guess it will work. I hope it works. I don't know. There's more to living life as a Christian. There's more to the reason why God had created you on earth, why God had sent you down on earth. The first thing you need to do before to discover your purpose or to walk in direction of your purpose is first pray. Prayer is the key. Like, prayer is the master key. When things are tough, you pray. When things are sweet, you pray. When things are going in your direction, you pray. Prayer is your communion with God. It's the way you talk to God, to receive from God. So first thing you need to do is pray about it. You need to change your prayer point. You need to change the way you pray. You need to talk to God. Okay, Father Lord, what is my purpose? Why am I created on it? Reveal unto me the things I need to know, how I need to walk in purpose, and the things I need to know towards this purpose you have created me on it, so that I can live a fulfilled life for you. You need to first talk to God about it, and which you can best to do in prayer. Then after praying, you need to it's not just praying a day. It's not about just praying for a day. It's a process. It's a day-to-day thing. It's a thing you need to do for a particular period. So in that praying period, you need to think of the things you do effortlessly, things that you know you are gifted to do, things that you know that some people find it really hard to do, and you do it without thinking about the stress, without thinking about the things. Just list out the things you can do effortlessly. List out the things you know. Oh, these things are the things I know how to do. These are the things I know how to do best. These are the things I enjoy doing. These are the things I do without effort. Just list them out first. Then continue praying about it. Then read sermons, read Bibles. I'm actually gonna drop some sermons in this description box, which I will advise you to actually listen to. These preachings, these sermons will actually lead you towards the way, and books you can actually read towards achieving your purpose. Apostle Selman really talked about purpose, like he broke it down. Even though there was enough prayer, there are a lot of things that will actually guide you in line. And Dr. Myles Monroe to spoke about purpose, and these are powerful teaching that will actually help you. And I think it's about an hour and a half, if I'm right. That will actually help you about that will actually guide you and will help you. After reading these books and sermon, you continue praying till God will definitely reveal unto you. And there's something I want you to have in mind. The way God reveals things of purpose, the way God reveals things that has to do with your purpose, with your life, it's actually different from the way God reveals some issues to you. You can't compare the way God will tell you that, okay, don't wear this particular clothes at the particular time, because a particular person won't like the color, or a particular interviewer or a particular person that's actually going to help you won't like the color, or the clothes will get torn on the way and embarrass you. It's not the same way God will used to talk to you about your purpose. It's not the same way God will used to talk to you about your purpose. It's not the same way God will used to talk to you about the things that you need to do about your life, about things that are pertaining to your life, to death issues, about purpose. So you just need to know, okay, how do God talk to me about crucial things? How do God talk to me about things that are really pertaining to my life? So the way God will actually talk to you about your purpose is actually different from the way we talk to you about random things. So you just need to know, okay, this is how God talks to me. So when God reveals your purpose to you, you will know. Just make sure you just be convinced that, okay, this is actually from God. Know that it is God that reveals it unto you. Then when God reveals purpose unto you, the next step you need to take is walk towards it. As human, as the flesh, there are times when that they will tell us, they will give us some message, and they will tell you some things, or you have dreams, or at that particular time, at that particular moment, you get engrossed, like, oh, I need to do this. Then 2 days later, like, it's gone. So you just have to make sure that you, after listening to this sermon, after being revealed to you, after praying and all that, after getting your purpose, you walk in line. You walk towards it, because man, that's like the only thing. The prayer without works it's not actually going to help. So aside from praying, aside from God revealing it to you, you have to walk towards it. If it's a trade you need to learn it. If it's doing a particular things, if it's meeting with people, if it's counseling, you just need to go towards that. Because if you don't go towards it, it has been revealed to you, it's become dormant, you don't get to use it, it's just there. So you just need to tap into it, just channel your energy, find ways, just go about it, just find ways to go about it and all, and God will definitely get you towards it. So when you find your purpose, make sure you set goals, set plans, and just set out plans and all that to work towards it. God will definitely guide you. It will see you through, will lead you through the right path, and it will definitely be with you. It is never too late to start working in your purpose. It's never too late to ask God for your purpose and to start working towards it. If you feel, oh, I'm 40 something, I'm 30 something, I'm 20 something, can I still work towards my purpose? I'm getting old. No, it is not. What is really wrong is procrastination. It is when okay, when the spirit starts dropping into your heart that, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, and you keep procrastinating. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I'll read this book next week, I'll listen to this sermon next 2 weeks. Oh, that is what is really bad. That is what is not hard. But the moment you hear, the moment the Holy Spirit drops it in your word, that means there's still a particular thing you need to do at a particular point in time. There's a particular time in your life that God still wants to use it. There's a particular thing God still wants to use it to do. There's a particular thing God still wants you to do. There's a particular person you need to reach out to. There's a particular life out there that you actually help. There is more to coming to this life than just coming and doing few things and going. Just take a step of faith. And this is to all Christians out there. You can say, oh, I go to church, I do some things in the house of God, and feel like, oh, do not get carried away by the activities we do. Most times we get carried away by the activities we do, or the things, because we are in a particular gathering. We feel like, oh, I'm working in purpose. At least I do this, I do that. I'm here, I'm there, I'm the deaconess, I'm the dean, I'm the this, I'm the. Do not get carried away by the things you do, by the activities of those words. Some people believe, oh, because I go to church, I do this, I'm actually living in purpose. There is more to life about purpose. You need to ask yourself this question: oh, am I really living in purpose? This thing I'm doing right now, is that the reason why God created me on earth? Is this why God sent me down on earth? I'm like, oh, this is for this cause I was born. You need to ask yourself, oh, for this cause I was born. Is this for this cause that I was born? Is it just for using tie and just leaving the house 5 a.m. and coming back home 10 p.m.? Is this why God had created me, that I don't even have time to commune with God, that I don't even have time to worship God? So we need to know that our purpose is a way of worshiping God. Living in line with what God had created us is a way of worship. When God was talking to Abraham, he told him to go sacrifice a son, and that was the first time worship was mentioned in the Bible. So talking about worship, and it doesn't have to do with songs. Most people believe, oh, to worship God is always has to do with song and all that. He listened to God and was ready to sacrifice the son to God, and that is an art of worship. So worship is not only about lifting your hands and just pray, singing in church and all that. Worship is about living a purposeful life. It's about living the way God had wants you to live, the way He had created you, living in the reason and in the agenda of God. To do the things He wants, to love the things He loves, and to hate the things He hates. Living in purpose, living a purposeful life. Do not get carried away by the things of this life. Do not let money drive you away from purpose. Do not let things that entice, like the things of this world that entices people, drive you away from your purpose. You need to like, this purpose thing is not about, oh, it's not about, oh, I just feel this way, oh, right now I'm having goosebumps, I'm feeling. No, you need to like be careful about the steps. You need to know the steps you have to take. Like I said earlier on, that when a snake passes on the rock, it leaves no impact. You can decide to leave those words and leave no impact, but you need to ask yourself, is this the reason why God had created me? To come to this world and leave no impact, to come to this world and leave no footprint, to come to this world and leave nothing and have nothing to offer. There's something I want you to know. There is more to you coming to this earth. There's this powerful, if only we as humans could all use our power, could all use the power that has been given to us by God, then we will see the amount of power, the amount of strength God has actually embedded in us, that given unto each and every one of us to dominate, to take over everything on us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.
Get lost sometimes and I can't seem to find a light between the walls I built for myself right in my mind. And then you came over and you showed me love that I never had seen before. And now